Hi everybody and welcome to Big OGGIE Golf. First of all, sorry for the fact that I look a bit scruffy and the house looks like a warehouse. It's what it is. It's 2 AM in the morning. If you don't believe me, hang on, I'll show you. Clock. Okay. And I'm an insomniac. Also, it's Friday morning, 2 o'clock Friday morning, and the golf day is happening in 4 days' time, something like that. I lose track. It's happening on Tuesday, and I've been keeping awake most nights, trying to work everything out, and we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Okay, so this video is obviously rambling. If it cuts in and out, that's because I've forgotten something, I've had to add it in. I'm just going to do my best here, okay? I've been getting numerous emails from various people that are taking part, and I just wanted to clarify what was going on and get this done now so that we can get this on first thing today morning, later, if you know what I mean. And then everyone hopefully will know a bit more about what's going on. So you should be now seeing the tee times, and I'll make sure that at the end of the video I've put a caption on with all the tee times for everybody, just in case no one else has seen social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the usual places. But we'll put the tee time details here as well. I've been to Lanhydrock today, or sorry, yesterday. It's very weird when it's this time in the morning, and I drove up to Lanhydrock in an awful storm. I mean, it was literally biblical. I'm showing you a picture now of the 18th green. I think you need a submarine, but it should all dry out by the next few days. It was just one of those horrendous days, just a one-off really, hopefully. Okay, first of all, weather. I cannot guarantee the weather in Cornwall right now. Like I said, we've had horrendous storms, we've had bright sunny days. According to the long range weather forecast right now, there's a chance of light rain and moderate breeze. Okay, so bring extra clothes. Okay, one of the questions I got asked: do you want to, should I bring some extra clothes? Yes, bring some extra clothes, because there's a social side after the event or after the comp, and we want you to all stick around and be there. Really, it's all part of the game. So bring some extra clothes just in case. The weather in Cornwall can literally change hourly. So it might say it's iffy now, it might say it's appalling, and then in an hour's time it'll be gone. Okay. The old adage when I used to live in Cornwall before, and certainly now I live here now, makes sense, was that if it's raining on one end of Cornwall, we'll just go to the other side, and it's normally okay. Unfortunately, Bodmin's right bang smack in the middle, and that's where Lanhydrock is. Okay. So I've rambled enough, let's get on with it. It takes place, the Big OGGIE Golf Charity Day takes place at Lanhydrock Golf Club on September the 1st. And as you know, if you've watched the videos before, originally it was going to be a shotgun start all around about 9 o'clock. However, due to COVID, the hotel have been brilliant. I mean, they've really done everything they can to make sure this event goes on, and they wanted it to take place as well. But we've had to change various things. It's not the event I wanted it to be now. It's just life, but at least we have an event on. So it's now a 2-tier start, and as you will see from the tee times, everything starts around about 10, and we've got tee times going on to nearly 11:30. And you're all going out in fours, which is fine. There's 72 of you. It's going to be brilliant. I mean, I hope it's going to be brilliant. I mean, you make it brilliant, and you're the people that are taking part. I'm just running around on a buggy and having a laugh, really. Thank you very much to everyone who has entered and who wants to play. Thank you very much to people who wanted to play but couldn't be there, including ones from all over the world. Just what happens. So let's get on with some of the bits and pieces. Okay, it is going to be Stableford better ball pairs. Okay, so you go out in your 4-ball, but you'll be teamed up in pairs, and pick the best score from each of you as you play. Okay, but also keep your individual scores as well, because we're going to do an individual winner against Stableford. It just makes it easier for everybody, and you all have full handicap. Now, because obviously we've got some really good players in there and some players who aren't, let's be honest, aren't very good, but are trying, and we've got some fun golfers, we are limiting the handicap level down to, we're not sure yet. We've still got a few things to work out, but let's say 24 or 22. Okay, so you'll have a maximum level, and if you don't have a handicap already, we'll give you that. Okay, so that can just be a little bit fairer, and it was just easier than trying to say, let's have 3/4 handicap for this and then a full handicap for that. Okay, so it's Stableford, better ball pairs, full handicap up to a maximum limit. Okay, like I said, probably 24. Let's say that for now. May change on the day. All right, we're going to have a few drinks on the Saturday night, and me and Simon Parks will work all this out. The Buccaneers have been really good. We've been writing backwards and forwards on WhatsApp trying to come up with some ideas. And that's one of the things I had to go to the Land High Drop for yesterday, to work out some of the little things that we're going to take part in. Let's start off with the basics. Food. We were going to do a buffet kind of thing, but obviously that kind of happened now. So it's going to be a fish and chips lunch, or late lunch, or supper, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously as people come in from the event, you'll be coming in about 4s and 8s, and the hotel can deal with that as you come in, and then you'll be served for that. That's all part of the package that you've already paid for. If there's some extra people, obviously you've got to pay extra for that. If you've got, like, if you're your spectators or family and friends that are around at the same time, obviously that's just an extra. Okay. A few people have asked about bacon rolls and breakfast and those sort of things. Again, we didn't add that into the package because we were just trying to cut the package down as cheap as possible for you, and just be honest, we didn't know if any of you were going to turn up. So originally that wasn't planned in, but the restaurant is open for breakfast from 7 o'clock. So again, if you want to purchase that sort of thing, you can. So as we said, the tea times start at 10. Obviously, we'd like you to be there earlier than that. Some of you certainly get there with plenty of time. Make sure you bring masks. I've checked with the hotel, and people should be wearing masks around the hotel inside. Obviously, when you're at the restaurant and the bars and all those places, you don't, but in reception, that sort of thing, it's best to have one. Hand sanitizers are all over the place in the hotel, including outside and inside. So that's all kind of sorted as well. Just make sure you bring one, okay? We'll be in, or maybe Golf Widow or someone else from the Buccaneers will be in reception, in the reception area, which is massive. And then when you come in and you register, we'll give you your cards, or your cards will be given to you. We'll sort out the handicaps. We're going to give you a little goodie bag. We've managed to make some little goodie bags, and thank you very much to some of the people. We'll say who has helped sponsor us during the day. So that'll be good for you. So everyone gets something, okay? That was the plan in this. We're also going to be selling Mulligan Cards. Mulligan Cards, I know. You can have one each, all right? They're going to cost you £5 because this is for charity, and we're Buccaneers, we're pirates, so we're going to fleece you for money. It's what we do, but it all goes to charity, okay? It all goes to the INVICTUS Trust, which is the local charity that we're helping this year. And again, they're just an amazing charity. They help support adolescents and teenagers and the families of those people with the mental health issues, with the teenagers that have mental health issues. Okay, so it's a vital thing in Cornwall. Okay, it's one of those things that it's close to my heart. I've had mental health issues ever since I was, well, probably before a teenager, and you know that, and you know I'm very open about this, and it's part of what we're doing. We're trying to raise some funds for them, but we're also trying to raise exposure of mental health and stop it being a stigma, okay? So I'm going to nip over there and show you a bucket in a minute, which is one of the other ideas we've got going. So you'll be able to buy a Mulligan card for £5. It'll give you that one extra shot in case you need it, okay? You can't have any more than that, because otherwise, it'll be like if someone's got a lot of money, wants to win the big prize, whatever that will be. And that was just, yeah, simply ridiculous. So, yeah, one each, okay? We're also going to be selling raffle tickets and got boxes of stuff here. I can't go into all of it at the moment, but we've got some really nice prizes. Okay, so before we go any further, thank you very much to the people who've donated. Okay, and I don't just mean the big companies. There have been some great help from some of the big companies. Obviously, you know, I've got connections. God, I've got connections. Sounds like a mafia. I've got friends through Titleist. Titleist has been really helpful. Hell Golf has been really helpful, and they've got connections with Wilson Golf, and Wilson Golf have been really good for us. But we've also got prizes from Callaway, Mizuno, Super Speed Golf. Oh, stuff! I've got stuff everywhere, honestly. We've got numerous 4-ball vouchers for various places. Got bits of booze, a few drinks and things as well. There's lots of stuff, okay? And our big prize, because it's not big, it's fairly small, but it's lovely and it's special. We are not having trophies this year. We wanted trophies, but to be honest, we didn't know if this whole event was going to take place. So again, things have kind of gone on for a while with COVID. So we got in touch with Scott Redmond Concepts. You know, I'm very closely linked with Scott Redmond Concepts, and I have some of their covers of my own, and I've got a whole collection of them. And they've agreed to be the donators of the first prize for the pairs. Okay, and the first prize of the pairs is a bespoke cover of your choice. So you will contact them. I'll give you a voucher. You will contact them, and they will create either a putter cover or a driver cover or a hybrid cover of your choice in your design, and then work with you for the design. Complete one off. No one will have a cover like this. It's completely yours, and that's what they specialize in, and it's a fantastic price. And I thank Scott and Emma from Scott Redmond Concepts for doing this for me, because it's just very special to me. I didn't want just trophies you just sit on a wall, you know, and they just end up nowhere. I wanted you to have something that was tangible and that you can actually keep on your bag, and then when you're using it, and every time you use it, you know what's happened. Okay, so that's the best prize I can give you. It's just something unique, which is it. But we've got other things, like we've got bags from Wilson Golf, and we've got stuff from Mizuno and things. So there'll be second prizes and third prize in the pairs. There'll also be an individual winner for, let's say, the Stableford. We'll work out what prize that is when I open one of the boxes and say, oh, look at that, what we got. Okay, like I said, but there's goodie bags as well, and Titleist has been really good helping out with those. And again, Wilson Golf helped out with that, and obviously Ocean Teas. Ocean Teas have been a brilliant supporter of this channel, and again, they've been fantastic and donated lots of products. Okay, this charity day, this whole OGGIE Golf event, there are no money sponsors. We have no businesses that are helping us. This is COVID, and I didn't want to hit on loads of big businesses and say give us money. Okay, so we are dealing this on a shoestring. All right, we cut the prices down to bare minimum. We've managed to scrounge, beg, borrow, and steal, literally, for different things. Okay, so for prizes and stuff. But I said there's a really good raffle, and so we've got the 19th, the extra hole, so there'll be a nice prize for that. Okay, I'm going to sit down with Neil Allen tomorrow morning on Saturday, and we're going to go for all the prizes and all the things that we've got and work out what else there is to win. Okay, but as I said, the top prize is the Scott Redmond Concepts bespoke putter covers or driver covers, whichever you decide. So let's just very quickly discuss a couple of the events that are going on the day. We're going to try and do some little events around the sort of putting area, just to keep you occupied, as well as having your lunch after you've played. It depends on weather permitting, obviously. We'll have the 19th hole for charity. Let's quickly go and grab the bucket. Okay, 19th hole for charity. Here's the bucket. You just throw some coins in this, or some notes, or whatever you want to put in. Notes are good. And then you have a go at trying to go nearest the pin on the 19th hole. and there'll be a really lovely prize. I think I know which one I want to decide on that, but we'll nominate that on the day. But it'll be worth winning, okay? And all the money goes to a good cause, okay? Invictus Trust. Also on the course, we're going to do a few fun events. We don't want to do too many because that just slows down the whole process of the thing, and we want you to have a good time. So very quickly, just kind of off the top of my head this evening, we are going to do typical longest drive. We're going to do longest drive on the 18th, but as I don't ever want to take part in the longest drive because I know I'm never going to win it, we've got a couple of other ideas as well on the course that will be more fairer to other people. So yeah, longest drive on the 18th, nearest the pin in 2 on the 1st. First is a very interesting hole. It's got water just over 200 yards down towards the green. So it's kind of handy for a 2, okay? Get near the water, hit over the water towards the green, okay? Big hitters will try and do it. Maybe we'll land in the water. That's the kind of fun you got. We're going to do nearest the pin on the par 3, the shortest par 3, which is the 15th. That gives everyone a chance, okay? So it's not like it's too far. And we might do a nearest the pin on the 6th, because the 6th is the iconic hole, but I need to have a little chat about that with some of the Buccaneers first, because it's a long par 3 and it's a really tricky one. So again, it's not necessarily fair for everybody, and we want to be as fair as possible for all experience levels on this course. We're also going to do another one, because obviously a lot of people can't take part in the longest drive. Not really, not feasibly. We're just trying to find an inanimate object right now, and it'll be nearest the inanimate object. Let's call it that for now. We don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be a surprise. So we're gonna find one of the par 4s, and we're gonna stick an object, say 170 yards out, and you'll have to go. If you want to go for it, go nearest it, and there'll be prizes for that as well. Okay, so just a bit of fun, and that's the whole point of this day, really. Yes, there's some really, really good golfers. I mean, there's some seriously good golfers. We've got some PGA professionals. We've got people like Stuart Carter-Smith, who's like scratch. I think you're scratch, aren't you? Sure you are, Stuart. And we've got people like Neil Wolfrey, who's like a 1 handicap, and there's really good low players. And there's people, well, not like me, but well, actually people like me. I'm not playing, but there are people like me who are high handicappers, okay? I think we've got a 10-year-old boy playing. Brilliant, with his dad, yeah? And we've got a couple of ladies playing as well. We've got pretty much all the Buccaneers are taking part except for Wayne Dewey, who unfortunately can't make it because he's planning his own golf day the week after, and I'm going to that with Darren Sturman. So pretty much every other Buccaneer will be there. We've got some other YouTubers coming, not the massive ones. I mean, they only go where they feel like. But we've got, obviously, me. I'm coming. We've got Smithy Golf. We've got Stuart Carter-Smith. We've got Corinne, the very lovely golfing princess. And I think there's a couple more. But they'll be there. They'll be making little films, hopefully. Do that. Make films, whatever you like. Okay? I'll stick them on the channel. Yeah, take photographs. I'll put them on the channel. Use social media. Promote the day. Okay? Promote the day. Promote the Invictus Trust. Make sure that people know, because this is the first time we've done an event, and hopefully they get bigger and better. Okay, and people work really hard to try and get this event together. And I'm getting some sleepless nights. So the only thing I can't plan is the weather. All right, but we're going to do our best. I think that's everything you need to know right now. If there's any other questions, please ask. I've been getting questions left, right, and centre from all over the place. There are still some buggies available to hire, but I have a lot of buggies, but they're getting down. I think it was last time I checked there was 8 left, maybe slightly less now. There are also still some accommodation left at the hotel, and there's a deal on if you say you're playing with the Big OGGIE Golf Day, okay, which is actually quite a good deal from what I checked. Looking at the local Premier, and it's a lot cheaper than that. Okay, so pretty sure that's everything I can think of right now. Raffle will be £5 a strip, I think. Mulligan's a £5. Makes it all easy, you know. I don't want to carry loads of change around all day. And any change you throw in that bucket. Okay, so we want it to be a fun day. I know people are going to want to be competitive, and that's all part of golf, all right? But have a laugh when you're doing it. And it doesn't matter if you don't win, and we don't no griping about someone being a bandit. Hey, we're all pirates. There's going to be someone going to be like that. And I may just put in some other spot prizes just for fun. You might get a prize for the worst team. You might get a prize for the worst individual. You might get a prize for the fact that I really like the shot you just played when I saw, okay? We got a whole bunch of fun things going on. I just hope it's going to be a good day. And I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you. And hopefully I have a sore throat at the end of it because I've been talking all day. All right? So thanks so much for watching this very rambling video. I'm going back to bed and hopefully going to try and get some sleep. Speak to you all soon, everybody. Bye for now.